What's up, everybody? Dawn, the Self-Esteem Queen. Happy Friday. I hope you guys have had a magnificent week. I know I have. I have been wanting to do a video about, forgiveness and some of the things that I've learned over the last year. And what a great day to do it on the, 5th year anniversary of my dad going to heaven. So, I've spent a lot of time loving people from afar. And, at particular times in my life, it's really necessary for me to love people from afar. And I'm learning to keep the distance between the afar shorter for some people and longer for others. With that being said, last year, I got really angry at some family members and, sort of just banished them from my life. And this year, I decided to reconnect with them. And they were loving and caring and supportive. And that let me know that the people that I reached back out to, like it was time to stop loving them from afar. When you love somebody from afar, you can love them from afar and congratulate them in your own head and stuff like that. And then when it's time to reconnect, you don't have so much to catch up on. And people that really love you and support you and understand how you work, because I'm 35, so I'm ever evolving, but there are some things that don't change, and my need for space, that never changes. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity to reconnect with my family. My twins just turned 21 months yesterday. That means I've been doing this for 21 months. What consistency. They're taking a nap right now. And these apples that I'm eating here that are so delicious, they were Erica's. So, on another note, some people ask me, how come I don't put a lot of pictures of my kids on the internet? It's not that I don't want to share with you guys, it's just that in working in a world of child trafficking for like the last 14 years and being a part of the lives of kids that are trafficked, I'm very selective about what I put on the internet. I don't think that it's, necessary. You guys know my kids are growing, they're still alive. I'm not in jail for murder. They're not looking for me. They're doing good, and I'll periodically put pictures up, but I'm hoping that people are not just following me to see pictures of my kids, because that sounds a little sick and perverted. And it's a comfort level that, I choose to keep, at the level of private life. So again, please, let's go over this again. I have a public life. I share everything. I'm pretty transparent with everybody. I have a personal life. You guys know about my personal life because, I'm very transparent about that too. And then I have my private life. That's like pictures of my kids, videos of my kids. Like, I'll put those things up. Once people see them, I'll make them private or take them down. Like, I don't see the need for people to scroll through. I don't do that. And then, there are, other issues that are associated with, people just putting their kids' pictures up freely on the internet. Like, you put up so much information, then a child ends up missing and you wonder where the child is. Well, you've directed some pervert on the internet who sits at their computer all day and looks at things like this. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, perverts are no longer just men. Have you talked to your teacher lately, your kid's teacher lately? So I'm like very overprotective of my children. like to the point where if I take them out and somebody's like, "Oh, do you have twins?" and I'm like, "Yes," and I keep strolling, like I don't stop. I just keep going. You know what I mean? And then one day this lady was like, "Oh, let me see," and I said, "No, thank you." No, thank you. You know, like, don't, you know what I mean? Like, these are my children. They're not like, a hamster or, you know what I mean, a little puppy dog. These are my kids. You can't just go around looking at people's kids like, who does that? Who does that? Clearly, a lot of people. And so I'm learning to curb my nice nastiness because it's at an all-time high when I'm out with my children, to the point where like I don't even take my children out anymore. If I have to go to the store, I wait until my mom has the kids. If I have to go somewhere, I just wait until my mom has the kids. Like I don't. It's too much. It's really too much. Anyway, I'm putting on this event in Compton. I'm co-hosting this event. And it's an event on child trafficking. I really hope that you guys encourage other people to come, and especially in the Compton, Gardena, Carson, Linwood, Lakewood, Bellflower area. If you encourage people that live in those areas to come and get some good information from survivors of child trafficking, survivors of the pimp game. And a lot of these kids that we're putting pictures on the internet of that are missing, right? For all we know, they're being trafficked in the streets. I was just in Compton like on Tuesday, and in front of me, I saw girls walking the strip in broad daylight with police driving by. And I saw pimps on side streets in Mercedes. So needless to say, I'm going back to rescuing teenage prostitutes, and stay tuned because the things that I'm thinking of manifesting, I can't tell everybody, but for the people that know, it's pretty huge. And so please save the date for March 29th. That's a Saturday, 2014, El Camino College, Compton campus, formerly Compton Community College. And from 10 to 1, we will be having a great symposium from victim to survivor to warrior, an interpersonal approach to child trafficking. And we will be providing solutions from people who have been at the forefront of child trafficking. These are people of extreme faith. These are warriors. These are my sisters in the struggle to end child trafficking. And it would behoove you to come and hear some words from some angels from the streets. We're not all idiots, and we're not all uneducated, and we're not all misfits. So yeah, with that, hope you guys have a great weekend. As for me, I'm gonna be working and enjoying my children and my family, and I hope you do the same.